Hello. After 5.5 hours, I landed in Victoria, BC. The views out of the plane window were unreal. Never been to the West Coast yet, so this was definitely a very pleasant first impression. When I stepped my foot on the land, I quickly realized that I must be the youngest person in this airport, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I wanted to go to a quiet place after listening to Toronto sirens for so long, so here I am. Welcome to Victoria. So, good afternoon, everyone. I landed in Victoria. I took a nap. My Airbnb was not without a challenge, a bunch of stuff that I had to deal with, including a broken lock that kept me indoors for a little while, but it's all got fixed and now I'm headed to have some food. I have no idea where I'm going. I have some options. I have to Google and see, but I think I'm just gonna take a browse, see what's up with the city. I'm in the middle of Chinatown, so it's very dressy. A lot of Spanish music for some reason, not sure why, but yeah, kind of interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna be browsing and I'll let you know how I'm doing. I'll show you around. So, in downtown Victoria, Chinatown is actually a section of the city where all the magic happens. It's packed with unique bars and shops. It's located on the lower side of Pandora Street, which is very close to the water. I would say avoid staying in the top part of Pandora Street. It's quite sketchy and would probably kill the good vibe this town could offer. I made my way to the water to a place called Redfish Bluefish. It's a local food truck serving all kinds of quickly consumable dishes. I had 2 huge tacos with salmon and fried codfish. I would say those were 2 cones and had barely anything to do with the Mexican taco, but they were still really delicious and filled me up until the end of the day. I went to cover some tourist spots to get it over with. This is the government building that had a pretty peaceful protest going on. People were just having too much fun. I walked around for another 30 minutes until my legs said no more and carried me home. And I just realized how small this town is, because I think we already seen this person with the kids earlier today. It's a new day, a pretty memorable one for me. I was born today 30 years ago, so I decided to dedicate it to my body, mind, and soul that had to deal with me for so many years and always been there for me. Sometimes I put myself through hard times to achieve goals and be better, and not always remember to take time to recover. So today I remember and do it with pleasure at this beautiful water spa on a boat called Heaven. This was just incredible. I am so refreshed. I feel amazing. I sat in the sun for 15 minutes, then dropped myself in a very cold water, like almost ice, for about 2 minutes. They have a clock in there, which is very convenient. You can actually track how many minutes you're in the cold water. I know it's recommended around 3 minutes to be in the very cold water and then jump out and like do the circuit again when you're ready. So I was resting a lot, reading my book, chatting with local people from Victoria, meeting new friends as always. We love that. Now I'm heading back home. I think I'm gonna rest and go for dinner. Maybe that's going to be proper seafood this time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to a local place which called Finn's Seafood or something. And then, yeah, I'm just excited to maybe get some oysters. A year ago, or maybe 2, I learned one thing about myself, that I actually really like oysters. I tried them in Montreal for the first time, like a couple of years ago when I lived in Montreal. Oh, this is so beautiful. I'm gonna show you this. One sec. Good morning. It's the next day already. I ended up having an oysters night, if you ask, and just wanted to enjoy it alone without my camera and witnesses. But now I'm at this cute coffee shop next to my place called Hey Happy. What a name, right? The coffee flavors are incredible, pretty rare to surprise me these days because I'm a spoiled queen. So ended up buying a pack of coffee that didn't last very long as it was too good. I managed to lift some heavy work early in the morning in the coffee shop, and now I'm back home and it's time to have some serious lunch. I started loving this place on Government Street called Tractor, where I could pick up some healthy foods. They have many healthy foods options. So I got this time a quinoa bowl with roasted veggies and meatballs. Honestly, I loved it once again. I continued working for the rest of the day and later went for a browse to get to know the town a bit more. So I just got some takeout from a nearby kitchen. It's Japanese cuisine tonight. And got some sour beer, which I never have usually, but today for some reason I just feel like having some sour beer. Anyways, I'm gonna set it up and have it, just like a chill night. It's Friday night here in Victoria, September 22nd. So yeah, should be fun. So So I'm having some local sour beer, which I usually never have sour beer, but today I really wanted to try. It's actually only 700 bottles total that they make, and this is bottle number 452. So excited to try this selection. Ooh. Yeah, it's coming from Vancouver, Canada. So very much local. Let's see. Okay, let's have this glass. And it's an aged sour beer, so it's from 2022. And yeah, it's called Albicocchina. Albicocchina. Ooh, very interesting. Ooh, it's actually really sour, but it's also really, really good. Ooh, nice. Reminds me of actually like dry cider or something, but very intense. And it's also like around 6% or so. %. Yeah, I really love having new things when I'm visiting new places. Love my setup. Gonna try this amazing meal. My door is open, so I'm kind of having it outside, but yeah, there's my door. Yum. I hate it when they put the soya inside. Oh. Wait, what? I think I didn't get, or maybe I did get. Anyway, super weird. These sushis are so big. Okay, I was supposed to get like 2 rolls, but yeah, it's a bit weird. All right, let's have it. It's okay. Very basic. Hey, hello. It's the next morning. You must know where I am by now. Hey, Happy. Yes, you got it. I'm fueling up for the road and heading out to Saanich. It's about 30 kilometers away from downtown Victoria. I left Toronto a week ago, and it must not be a secret anymore that I'm trying to find out if I'm cut out for BC. Or do we need to look elsewhere for the feeling of home? Next stop is Saanich, Forest Edition. See you soon. Cheers!